let's go to the studio. David Cassidy, take it away.
I think I love you.
I'm sleeping and right in the middle of a good dream. Like all at once I wake up from something that keeps knocking at my brain. Before I go insane, hold my pillow to my head and spring up in my bed, screaming out the words I dread. I think I love you.
I think I love you.
I think I love you. I think I love you. This morning I woke up with this feeling I didn't know how to deal with, and so I just decided to myself I'd hide it to myself and never talk about it. But didn't I go and shout it when you walked into the room? I think I love you.
I think I love you.
I think I love you. I think I love you. I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love there is no cure for. I think I love you. Isn't that what life is made of? Isn't it? Though it worries me to say I never felt this way. Once upon a time when you were mine, I used to tell you, baby, only love is blind. I'm wrong, you're right, I'm losing this fight. I think about you, baby, each and every night. I don't know what I'm up against. I don't know what it's all about. I got so much to think about. Hey, I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love there is no cure for. I love you. Isn't that what life is made of? Though it worries me to say I never felt this way. Believe me, you really don't have to worry. I only wanna make you happy. And if you say, hey, go away, I will. But I think better still, I'd better stick around and love you. You think I have a case? Let me ask you to your face. Do you think you love me?
I think I love you.
I think I love you. I think I love you. I think I love you, girl. When you were mine, you used to tell you, baby, only love is blind. And I think I love you, girl. Wanna say now.
You sound fabulous.
Well, thank you very much.
So nice to have you on QVC. Welcome.
Well,
It's a
thank
thrill.
you. It's nice to be here.
It's a real thrill. We have a lot of callers coming through, and I'm just curious, why the name Old Trick, New Dog? Very clever.
Well, I couldn't very well say old dog, new trick, could I? I think for me it really it became an opportunity for me to embrace my past. Old Trick being a lot of re-recording, I Think I Love You, I Woke Up in Love This Morning, I Can Feel Your Heartbeat, and a song I wrote on my first album called Ricky's Tune, which is also re-recorded, as well as 6 or 7 new songs on the new CD, which is out in stores right now, which is Old Trick, New Dog. It's been out for a few weeks.
On the new album, on the new CD,
David Cassidy
on the new
album.
cassette.
Right.
Do you like those remade songs as much as you did back in the 70s?
Actually, you know, I sing them, I guess, much like Eric Clapton did with Layla and Frank Sinatra did in many times, and Elvis did a couple of times in his career. He went back, they all went back and re-looked at their hits and songs that had a major impact on their life and on millions of people's lives. I mean, those records sold millions, and they haven't been available. The uniqueness about this package that we're doing today, I think, it has never been offered before, and I don't think it will ever, I know it won't ever be offered again at this price, but I went back into the archives of the Partridge Family material that I recorded over 20-some years ago. The original recordings, a lot of which were made for television, and some that never got on the television show, so they weren't put on albums. And I discovered 3 tracks that I had written that had never ever been heard by anyone. They had never been put on any album. Mystical Lady, and the original demo of Ricky's Tune, and I found
A
myself.
lot of music on here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of great stuff.
Warm My Soul, It's Time I Knew You Better, Sweetness, Mystical Lady, Am I
Sweetness.
Losing? It's one of those nights I woke up in love this morning, I'll Meet You Halfway, Doesn't Somebody Want to Be Wanted?
All the hits.
Point Me in the Direction of Albuquerque,
One of
and
my
of course
favorites.
I Think I Love You. We have a lot of phone calls coming through. Let's take a phone call.
I'd love
okay?
that.
Robert, welcome to QVC. Thanks for holding on the line. Please say hello to David Cassidy.
Hi, David.
Hi, Robert.
How you doing?
Oh, good. I don't need to yell at you, do I? Sorry. I'm used
You're
to
not
doing
in
this.
Las Vegas.
I'm not on stage going, hi, Robert. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. How are you?
Good.
Good.
I'm ordering this for my daughter.
Fantastic.
How old is your daughter, Robert?
Let's see. She's about 35.
Wow.
She back all the way back from the beginning
Uh-huh.
when you were with Partridge Family.
Well, that's great, and all I can tell you is that for all of the fans for many, many years, and particularly now, in the past 5 or 6 years, I have asked Arista, who owned the retail rights, my CD, Old Trick, New Dog, is available in stores, but this package that we're selling and this new Partridge Family album is only available here via direct market. It will never be in stores. I don't have the rights to sell it. And in essence, it's a collector's item because it has songs that no one has ever heard. I hadn't heard these tracks in 25 years.
Great.
And I'm really proud of them. And songs I wrote in the very, very, very early part of my career, as well as all the great hits and everything on it. So they really are my favorite songs I ever did. And I'm just pleased that I can offer it via QVC and that we can get it out there to all of the fans that bought those millions of records.
I hope your daughter loves rehearing
Me
those
too.
songs all over again.
Right.
too.
Back in '74, we had a tornado hit our house,
Oh,
and the Partridge Family record was in the garage,
uh-oh.
Did it not
we had-
make it?
which we had put away.
Uh-huh.
After the tornado, we stored everything in the garage that we could. And my daughter was
I'll bet.
asking for her album.
Uh-huh.
So, ironically, I remembered where I put it
Oh, that's great.
and crawled over the top of everything.
And found it
fantastic.
again, huh?
God bless you for that. Thank you very much, and please thank her and wish her all the best and tell her enjoy the music. And if she gets a chance, she should come to Las Vegas. I'm
She did
starring in
see
a
your
film.
show in Las Vegas.
Oh, she did, huh?
Yeah?
Right.
What'd she
Oh,
say?
wonderful.
She enjoyed it tremendously.
Thank you.
I want to go. I've heard
Yeah,
so much
it's
about
pretty
it. FX
fantastic.
in Las Vegas. If you're ever there, it's the top show going on. Thank you, Robert, for calling.
Thanks,
Enjoy
Robert.
the songs and say hi to your daughter for us.
Will do.
All righty. I just want to let you know we have about 1,000 sets left of the CDs. We have only about 800 sets left now of the cassettes. They're available $13 for cassettes, $16 the price of one CD.
You can't
get
buy
two.
one of those in the store. The
Is it
retail.
$15.99
It's $15
for the new one? So you get the old Partridge
You'll
Family
never get
hits,
an
too.
opportunity to do this again. If you don't do it now, it's
Will
gone.
you perform for us again?
I'd love to.
Pretty please.
I'd love to sing a new song that, in fact, the writer of I Think I Love You is a man who had a tremendous impact on my life. His name was Tony Romeo. He died 3 years ago, and before he died, we began working on the one and only song that we ever wrote together. He taught me a lot about songwriting. He wrote Point Me in the Direction of Albuquerque. He wrote It's One of Those Nights. He wrote I Think I Love You, and he, to me, was the best pop writer I ever met and one of my dearest friends, and he passed away 3 years ago. I dedicated the new CD, Old Trick, New Dog, to him, and this is the only song that we ever wrote together. It's on my new CD, Old Trick, New Dog.
Thanks again for coming.
Thank you very much for
Alrighty.
having me.
You sure look great. Haven't seen you since I moved away. I would've called you, but I knew what you'd say. It's been so long. How's it gone? Funny, I just thought of you the night before last. They started playing one of those hits from the past, and I was saying you were all in a class of your own. It's so true, and I knew I was gone. You were the one, you were the only, you were Saturday night. No one else who held me ever felt so right. The way you used to touch me laying by my side. And every time I kissed your mouth, I thought I'd die. You were the one that got away. I can't believe you never left this town. I started praying that you'd still be around. 'Cause I've been everywhere, but I've never found anyone quite like you. Thought I'd head out for a look at the lake. If you go with me, girl, my heart would just break. Here it's deserted now, you know it would make me feel blue to go there all alone without you. You were the one, you were the only, you were Saturday night. And every time I held you, you felt so right. The way you used to touch me laying by my side. And every time I kissed your mouth, I thought I'd die. Ooh, it felt so good. I knew I was the envy of the neighborhood. Like I was James Dean and you were Natalie Wood. Underneath the stars we stood and we danced. You were the one, you were the only, you were Saturday. Yes, you were. No one else who held me ever felt so right. The way you used to touch me laying by my side. And every time I kissed your mouth, I thought I'd die. You were the one, you were the one. For me.
E20567, the set of 2 David Cassidy past and present CD and cassettes. $13 for cassettes, $16 for CDs. It's the past and the present.